Hello everybody, it's Jules here with Beanie.
Hello.
And welcome back to another episode of the Monday Night War, set on the one and only Brobna. And today we have got a super special battle for you because we are continuing our narrative campaign. Match 3 of 4. We have one victory for each of the Grey Knights and the 1,000 Suns, because I know the 1,000 Suns. But things are definitely coming to a head today because we have, in the last two matches, the 1,000 Suns, managed to collect the Book of Secrets, which showed the 1,000 Suns where they were going to go to find the Prophet, but the Grey Knights managed to intercept them in the second match, managed to get a victory and boot them out, so they are first inside the crypt. But it's not necessarily the crypt that you would be thinking. It's not full of catacombs, dead people and stuff like that. No, it is a giant cavernous mini reality inside the crypt. So that means that we are now fighting inside this weird mishmash of all different remnants of Brobna all coalescing in one point. And thanks to this weird tempest of scenery that we've been playing, we're going to be playing the new Tempest of War cards today that GW sent over.
Thank you.
So thank you very much for that. So it's going to be a very random battle indeed, and the victor will finally lay claim to the secrets inside the Prophet's head. Want to know more? Well, let's find out, shall we? So here we are in another ruined sector of Brobna, and as you can see, all of the terrain, all of the scenery that the lovely people at GameMat.eu have provided us have all coalesced in one point, all in the service to create the home of the Prophet over here. Now, this character is going to be actually quite essential to the match at play today, because even though we're playing the Tempest of War cards to determine what primary and secondary missions we're doing, the victor of this match is going to be either the person who has the most victory points at the end of the 5th battle round, or it's going to be the person who completes 6 secondary objectives first. If you're confused as to why it's 6, you'll find out at the very end of this video. Don't skip ahead! Just watch the battle. Now, what we're going to have to do is impress the Prophet so that he will release all of the secrets that are held within this tome here. Now, the Grey Knights, they were originally first inside this mini crypt reality. They tried to fire all of their psychic bolts and everything that they had, all of their mind powers at him. Because remember, at the end of the day, they kind of want him dead. They don't care what secrets he's got. He knows too much, and that is some. So
yeah, as long as he knows
something, yeah, he's got to die. But they found that the psychic barrier that is protecting him around this mountaintop was impenetrable. They just could not penetrate it. So instead, they're going to have to lower the barriers first before the Prophet will unveil his secrets. So let's see how it goes. Let's wish them luck. They're going to be getting to first turn on this because they won the previous battle. So it's all to play for in this sort of culmination arc going on now. But if you're wondering what we're bringing to the table, well, let's show you right now. So, I am bringing the Grey Knights today to the table, and we start off with the Grand Master, who has got the same loadout as he did before, a heavy side cannon, the Great Sword over here, and he's also got the Servant of the Throne upgrade and the Sigil of Exigence as his relic. He's got first to the fray as his Warlord trait, and he is a bad mamma jamma who will hopefully stomp some of these the 1,000 Suns faces in. Now, supporting him at the back is the Tech Marine, who has got the Augury of Aggression, which means that he can point at a unit next to him and they get a 4-up Overwatch, which is always very, very good. Now, he sucked in combat last time, so hopefully he's dusted off the rust that was on his axe. We have another Dread Knight over here to support him and hopefully just give him a reason to actually stay in the fray a bit longer. Now, what I've done with this is I've just bumped up every single unit that I owned from the previous match by another 5 units and added in a squad of 10 mighty Terminators. They know that this is all to play for right here, so we've sent the best of the best. And I've even upgraded the leader of this, the Paragon within the group, who has the Stave of Supremacy, which means that if Beanie rolls any doubles within I think it's either a 9-inch or an 18-inch aura, then you will suffer perils of the warp on the double. So that is not good at all. They've all got regular force weapons here, despite seeing the mishmash that you've got in front of you. Behind him, we've got 10 Grey Knight Strike Squad guys. They've all got the halberds as their weapons. And then on the left-hand side here, we've got the Interceptors, another 10-man squad from the previous match, who've all got the Nemesis Four Swords, not the falchions, as they're pictured with. And at the back, we've got the Purgation Squad, who are all rocking heavy side cannons. So yes, there's a lot of firepower, a lot to go in there. I'm the Prescient Brethren still, so that's the spicy reroll hits and wounds of 1. So very useful. And that funny power that I've got, which can make Beanie suffer mortal wounds if he moves, advances, or charges, which he might want to do considering the amount of melee weapons, the melee damage that you can deal out with your army, as we'll find out right now. So, Beanie.
Yes?
What are you bringing to the table, my friend?
Okay, so like yourself, I am keeping everyone pretty much the same as they were. So I've got my Infernal Master, and he is rocking a different relic.
Oh, yeah.
Which is called the Paradoxical Chatterfowl.
What a great name.
I picked it mainly because of the name, and also he can essentially point at one person he's in engagement range with. I roll a d3, and then that reduces your weapon skill.
Oh, it's weapon skill, ballistic skill, and something else, isn't it? Like,
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. So basically, you can just, even though it's only one model, if you do it on a character, I don't know which character you might have in mind. I mean, he's definitely wearing a baby suit armor. You'll definitely be able to nerf his combat capabilities somewhat. Next to him, who have you got?
So this is the Mighty Ubalek, the Sorcerer. He is the Battle Psyker again, and he is bringing the Seer's Bane.
Nice.
We will cover all the psychic powers when we're actually playing.
Yeah, sure.
List them all out. Okay, so that is my 2 HQs. So I've brought 3 troops.
Yes.
So I've got the 20-man Zangor with the banner and the horn.
Nice.
And I have a 10-man squad of cultists.
Know him, love him. Barry Twatter's in there somewhere.
Yes, of course he is. He always is. And I've also got the 5-man squad of rubrics by here, the Flamers, with their Flamers, and he's going to be there to help buff up their fiery powers.
Yeah, I'm assuming he's got a, like, Empiric Flux or whatever it's called.
Pyrrhic Flux.
Pyrrhic Flux, that's
exactly.
it.
And now we've got a new unit that I haven't brought before. It is a Zangor Shaman, who I finished painting as Jules arrived.
I'm really looking forward to fighting this guy because he buffs up the Zangors, doesn't he? He gives them a +1 to hit. So that means that these guys here will be hitting on 3, and they've got Strength 4 -1, 1 damage blades, which is pretty nasty.
Yeah,
and he's got, I remember this now, you told me that he's got the 4-up Invulnerable spell as well, so you can cast it on them, meaning that blob of 20 is nigh on immovable. I love it, mate.
Yes, I've also given him the relic, the Umbrellic crystal, so it allows me to teleport somewhere.
Oh, that's very cool, because we had that in the last match, and that was utterly hilarious.
Okay, so I have 3 Chaos Spawn again, because
How many points?
They are 69. Yeah, which is great, and made me laugh. Okay, so we've got the 2 squads of Terminators.
Yep, know them, hate them.
Yeah, and it's the one on the left has the Protege upgrade, and I've given him that relic, the Incandanium or something, which basically turns his Force Stave into a heavy Warp Flamer as well.
Crazy, isn't it?
Which is really nice. Ooh, and I've got another new unit today, a Hellbrute that was painted up for me by my friend Rob.
It looks so lovely. I
know,
love the work he's done on that there. The skulls as well in front of him. Now, have you equipped him with the ranged attacks or melee attacks?
I'm playing in WYSIWYG, and he is entirely melee focused. So he has a fist and a scourge.
Oh, they're nasty stuff.
I think he gets like 8 or 9 attacks on the charge.
Yeah, that's nasty.
So he's quite choppy. And then, you know it, you love it, the Landy.
I can't believe that you brought the Landy. It's finally arrived. It's like I was waiting for this moment because he tore up the DZTV Open Day a few months ago, and now he's back, baby. Toot, get on board the absolute pain bus right here. So that is your army. You're with the is it the Cult of Time?
I am the Cult of Time. I'm trying to stick to the same cult for the entire campaign.
Awesome
so I get
stuff.
Time Flux, so I can pick someone up if I want.
Awesome stuff indeed. Remember, this is just for Beanie and for our reference, Cabal points.
Cabal points.
So that's who we're bringing to the table there. Thousand Suns versus Grey Knights. Let's get them on the table. But first, we've got to draw the Tempest cards, and I can explain how this game is going to play out. So, we're playing Tempest of War today, and for those at home that are not in the know, these are kind of like the open war cards, but with a few twists here and there. You've got your deployment cards over here, you've got your random primary mission over here, you've got a mission rule, which kind of acts like a twist from the open war decks, but the newest addition, and the best addition by far, is the fact that you get a secondary deck, one for each player, that has secondary missions. And at the beginning of the first command phase, you each draw 3, and you can score as many as you can possibly score if you meet the requirements, or if it says specific battle rounds, and you score certain victory points for each one that you complete. Now, in this game, we're doing it the first to 6 is going to win, or the person who has the most points at the end. But obviously, you play through the entire battle rounds, all 5 of them, and then just add all of this up into the final point score. It allows for complete craziness because no one is sure what they're about to do. Even if the primary mission is set, your secondary missions might challenge you to go slay the enemy warlord. They might tell you to go and deploy an army over in their deployment zone. And there's only ever 4 objective markers that are on the battlefield. One has to be in each of your opponent and your own deployment zone, and the other 2 have to be in no man's land as well. But we have no idea what the deployment is, so we'll set that up once we have drawn this. Every single person can bin off one of the secondary objectives or secondary missions at the end of their turn, but you can pay 1 CP and bin one off immediately and draw it again, so you can basically just keep cycling through your hand that way as well. So that is what the Tempest of War deck is, but now we're going to draw to show what random mission we're going to do today. So let's first see what the deployment is going to be, Bean. The first deployment is going to be, ooh, that's new, okay. Spearhead Assault, which actually works really well for us because the centre of the battlefield is taken up by the
prophet in his building.
That actually works really well. Okay, so we're going to be doing basically 2 sort of mini triangles over here. Very cool. The primary mission for today is going to be take and hold. Yeah, okay, that is actually really simple. So you can only score it from the second round onwards. You get 5 victory points for if you control 1 objective marker, 5 more if you control 2, and you can get another 5 if you control more objectives. Nice and easy. That is perfect for our first iteration of this Tempest of War deck. Let's check what the random mission rule is going to be. Supply lines. In this mission, you only receive the Battle Forge CP bonus at the start of your command phase if they control the objective marker in your own deployment zone. So, wow. You're actually going to have to leave somebody behind to make sure that you can get that CP bonus at the start of the turn. Now, obviously, we won't show these, but at the beginning of the command phase, Beanie and I will both show you what we've drawn because you're meant to keep them secret from your opponent. Or if you want to do a gentleman's agreement for this first one, we can just show each other what we're doing.
We always do that.
Yeah, that's cool, right? So we're going to show you guys so it's as fair as possible on that one. So at the beginning of the first battle round in our command phase, we'll draw these and we'll get them going. But for now, we've got to deploy put the objective markers down, roll for attacker and defender, and we'll deploy our armies, and we'll be back in a snap. Oh, you didn't know? It's time, my friend. The deployment has been done. I've been very aggressive with the Dread Knights, put them forward because of me getting first turn. Going to charge forward and try and claim objective number 3 that is here. Objective number 2 is over here. 4 and 1 over in our deployment zones. There's a lot to play for. We have no idea what the secondary missions are going to kick up, so I've just basically gone balls to the wall. Terminators are in the sky. Beanie's got 1 unit of Terminators in the sky. Paid 1 CP for Hellbrute and his cultist to be put into strategic reserves, and another unit of Sorcerer Terminators are in the Land Raider over there. Everything else is on the table, ready to surge forward and challenge me for these objectives. So, the only thing to do now, my friend, is start turn 1, and at the very beginning, I've got to draw my secondary mission card. So, why don't you come around here, Bean, and we'll have a little looky.
Well, do I do mine at the start of mine?
I think that you do it at the first battle round, but we'll just do it at the same time now so that we both know. So, my 3 are delay, teleport, Homer.
Deploy.
Oh, deploy, sorry. Which means that I achieve this when a unit from my army completes the deploy, teleport, Homer action. 1 unit from my army can start to perform this action if it's wholly within your opponent's deployment zone. So I've really got my work cut out of me to get there. Investigate site. I've got to use the investigate site action, which I can only do if I'm within 6 inches of the centre of the battlefield, and I've got to stay there until the beginning of my next turn. Ooh, okay. And my third one is secure no man's land. It's achieved at the end of your turn if you control 2 or more objective markers in no man's land. Okay,
so you're gonna get that one.
So pushing forward is definitely worthwhile in this opening gambit. So what about you, Bean? What did you get for yours? Just draw them there. So you've got to grind them down. Okay, so you've got to keep an attrition tally. You add 1 each time a unit from my army is destroyed. And you have got to compare these attrition tallies with me. If your score is higher than your opponent's, you achieve that secondary mission. Otherwise, you must discard this secondary mission. Ooh. So I've got to kill a lot of stuff as well. Blood and guts. Keep a blood and guts tally each time an enemy unit is destroyed by a melee attack made by a model in your army. Add 1 to your blood and guts tally. So you need to kill 3 in this case in order to score this one there. Not too bad. And the final one is no retreat, no surrender.
Isn't that Galaxy Quest?
The secondary mission is achieved at the end of your opponent's next turn or at the end of the battle, whichever happens first. Provided the following statements are true: no unit from your army failed a morale test, nobody fell back, and no unit from your army that started a normal move or an advance within range of an objective marker moved out of range of that objective marker. So if you're already on one, you've got to stay on it.
Oh, okay.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, so you've got kill, crush, and stay put. So that is a conflicting series there. So you're just going to have to choose one and knuckle down on it pretty hard. But now we're going to go into my first turn and get on with that Grey Knight movement. So my movement is done and everything has surged forward. I have claimed objective number 3 over here, and the interceptors have moved their full 12 inches to get objective number whatever it is over there under their control. The Purgation Squad have moved up to keep objective number 4, which is my home territory, under control, because remember, you don't get the CP bonus unless you're holding on to that objective marker, so I'm going to need to keep somebody here at all times. The Strike Squad has moved through the wall over here to support the Tech Marine, who has awakened that Dread Knight at the front. So now he is hitting on 2s, which is very useful, especially since he gets the rerolls of 1s to hit from the Grandmaster next to him. That was all of my movement. I did pay 1 CP for new orders to try and bin off the secondary that was asking me to get into Beanie's back line, but the problem is that I drew this one instead, which I only get if I control the objective market in your opponent's deployment zone. Yay! So complete waste of points and time there. So that's always good. But now we are going to move into the psychic phase.
Oh yeah, that.
I know, right? I've actually got some psychic powers, and I'm going to start things off over the Tech Marine. It's going to cast Sanctuary onto these onto the Grey Knight's Strike Squad next to him. So let's see if I can get this first psychic power off. These usually don't go well for me. But he's got a 7 this time. Oh yeah. Do you want to try and deny, or are you outside of range?
I'm fine.
Cool, right, so I have Sanctuary 4 up invulnerable onto these Grey Knights over here. Fantastic stuff. These Grey Knights are going to try and cast... They're going to cast Hammer Hand on themselves just in case somebody tries to come round the corner or drop into the back line and do some damage to them. So this will be going off... Oh, let's see if I can get this going. Oh, it goes off on a 10 this time. And cool, he's okay, not trying to deny that either. So the group have Hammer Hand and Sanctuary on them. These guys here are not going to cast anything because they don't feel like tickling the warp and causing some mortal wounds on themselves. These guys over here are going to cast a Smite into the Zangors that are in front of them just because they need to try and weaken them up because there is a lot of them. And this goes off on an 8. Would you like to try and deny that, my friend?
I would.
Awesome stuff. Here we go. First denial attempt. Does not get denied, so it is D3 on the Zangors for 3 mortal wounds. Okay. Nice. Okay. Good start there, boys. Over here, the Grandmaster is outside of range of doing anything. He can't really cast anything apart from Gates of Infinity, and he doesn't want to do that just yet. So we're just going to try and cast Hammer Hand again onto the other Dread Knight in case he gets charged, because that re-rolling all wounds would be very useful indeed. So let's see if they can get that off. Oh, it has not gone off on a 3, so that fails that, and I believe that that is the end of my Psychic phase. A few powers, smattering of Psychic going off over here, but not too crazy overall. Let's go into the shooting phase right now. Okay, so here we are in the shooting phase, and we're going to kick things off with all of these interceptors firing every bolt that they can into the Zangor, trying to weaken and remove this feathery threat that is in front of them. Now, I'm paying 1 CP for Foresight, which means that I re-roll all hits and wound rolls of 1, which is pretty damn spicy. And I think that because they have a demonic save of 5 up, isn't there? So there's no point me doing anything else on that one. So all the shots are going to go into them, and the only other unit that is eligible to shoot is this Dread Knight over here, who's going to fire up into the Rubric Marines at the back. Now, I forgot to say at the beginning of the first battle round that I'm in the Tide of Convergence, which means I add 6 inches to all my psi weapons, and also in battle, 6s on the wound do mortals on top, which is very spicy indeed. Now, I'm going to roll these guys off camera, because there's a lot of shots because they're within rapid range, but I'll roll these guys for you right now. So we'll do 6 shots with the Big Bang Bazinga Beam Boy, hitting on 2s, because he was awakened. And re-rolling 1s for the Grandmaster. Let's see him. It's all big hits so far. There's a strength 8, so this will be 2s to wound. That is all wounds as well. So 6 wounds coming in at -2. 2 damage pop.
Well, you can wipe them, yeah?
Oh, I hope I do. Oh, I do. They're gone. The Rubric Marines have been toasted. That was a pretty substantial hit right there. And now we're going to roll all of these guys off camera. So, out of all of the shots there, and thanks to the re-rolls of Foresight, I managed to get how many?
14. Okay.
14 saves of 5 up now for these feathery boys.
Oh, you turned up. Hello, Zinch.
Nice, all right.
Hello.
Hello, Zinch.
6.
How many have we lost, though?
So many.
Yes.
Look how few shirts.
Yes.
So 5, 10, 12.
So 12 have gone, plus the 3 from before from
So
the...
15 gone
Oh,
now.
that was pretty spicy indeed. Make the charge as difficult as possible, Bean, is all I'd say. So that is the end of my shooting phase now. Going to go into the charge phase. We're going to measure up to see what happens after this. And I'll be right back. So after a bit of debating, I am not going to charge at all. It's worth victory points if I stay here because I hold 2 objectives at the moment. So I am actually going to end my turn here, which means that I score secure no man's lands for 5 victory points, and you can't score the primary in the first turn. So that is that. We just got to do morale for these bird boys over there. So
I need a 1.
You got a 2, so 1 is automatically run, and then it's 1s and 2s for the rest of the beaky boys.
4.
And another 1 runs. The reason why I didn't want to go in for the charge is just because Ubalek is hiding at the back there, and I really do not want to be tangling with him this early in the game. So let him come to me. So that is 5 victory points for me in Grey Knight's turn 1, as we now move into the Thousand Suns turn 1. One more thing, at the end of the turn, when you're playing Tempest of War, you can choose to bin off 1 objective. So I'm binning off capture enemy outpost, obviously scoring secure no man's land. So my new one that is active is extend battle lines. The secondary mission is achieved at the end of your turn if you control the objective marker in your own deployment zone, and you also control 1 or more objective markers in no man's land. But obviously I can't score that right now because it is the end of my go, so it'll be next turn that becomes active. So moving into Thousand Suns turn 1. Okay, Thousand Suns movement is over, and Beanie has deep strike the Terminators over here, and also brought in some cultists at the end of the movement step to claim objective number 1 once more, because he wants that CP bonus, baby. He's moved up the Land Raider and got off the Malefic Maelstrom, which boosts up the strength of its ranged weapons by 1, which means that it's rocking strength 10 las cannons now. Unnecessary, but hilarious nonetheless.
This guy's got around you.
Yep, the other Terminators and the Infernal Master have jumped out and had a little walk around. They got a 4 for their advance, so they are in prime position to light up these guys.
They didn't need to advance.
Oh, they didn't need to advance. Okay.
I need them to shoot.
Perfect. So they're going to be lighting up this Dread Knight right here. Apart from that, everything else is kind of coalesced over here. Got the Spawn, got Ubalek, got the Winged Shaman, and we've also got the remnants of the Zangors. All
3 of them.
all about to put some heavy pressure onto these Grey Knight Interceptors right here. So as we move into the psychic phase, I'm going to say Cabal points just in case it triggers something deep within the brain.
Yeah.
So what would you like to do first, my friend?
So, I am going to start off with a smite from Ubalek into the guys in front.
Cool. See if you get it off. He does not get it off. Thank God. Okay.
So, do I want to use powers now to make that happen? No.
Okay, it's not. So Ubalek has failed. Does he have another spell that he can
Yeah,
cast?
so he's going to do Swell by the Wall.
This is his super strength, isn't it?
So that goes off on a 12, it would be.
I'm not going to even try and deny
Okay,
that
so
one.
He's got plus 2 strength
Yep.
and an additional attack.
Yep. So basically, he's gone from creamy to butter and cream, which is the ultimate combination when it comes to psychic powers, apparently.
Cool.
Disgusting.
Okay, so now we go on to the Zangor Shaman, who is going to cast a smite.
Yep. Okay, so he's fishing for these smites. Let's see it. No smite
What
again.
the hell?
No, the warp is saying nay to the smites.
I'm going to CP that.
Okay, CP in it. Oh, okay, that is very useful indeed.
That's 3 3s!
Somebody's giving you a message, mate, and that is don't do any smites right now.
I just lost a die.
So the smites have not gone off here, but we still have the Terminators.
Yes. They are also going to smite.
They're going to try and smite. Here we go. Get a 3 now. Okay,
So that's a 9.
I'm going to have to try and deny that one because it's the only other psychic power in this area now, isn't it? So might as well use the interceptors for that. And I do block it with an 11, I'm afraid. Sorry, but they say nay to your smites. Nay. Okay, right. Just move on, Bean. Just move on. Don't get angry about it. Just move on. So because it would cost a 9 to get off a smite now because of the failed attempts, Beanie's now going to do a Doom Bolt, which has a range of 18, which should definitely hit this guy there if he's the target.
So it goes off on a 6, but a 5 for me.
Okay. Oh, but that is a perils.
Yeah, I'm going to pay a CP to avoid the perils.
You've already paid. Oh, do you have a strat that allows
strat
you? Okay,
for that,
cool. Right, so he's paying another CP to avoid that. I can't do anything about that really, unless I roll boxcars, and I'm going to give it a try. You never know, man. Oh, I rolled the exact opposite. I rolled a double 1, so there we go. It giveth, it taketh away.
So I spend 4 cabal points to do malevolent charge, so
Okay.
I add another D3 mortals to
So
this.
it's D6 plus D3, so here we go. So this is 1 wound plus 2 wounds in
No,
total.
no.
What's
The spell does flat 3.
Oh,
And
okay.
that's 1 extra, so it would be 4 in total.
What did you roll 2 dice then?
Because you confused me.
Oh, sorry, right, okay, so 3 flat mortal wounds plus 1 extra, so here we go. I'm going to see if I can shrug some of these on the Dread Knight. I shrug 2, so I take 2 mortal wounds down to 11. So that brings the Dread Knight down to 11. We tried to get another smite off over here, but just outside of range for the Infernal Master. So that is the end of the psychic phase, I believe.
Yeah, that was crap.
That was not the best one that you've had, but now you're going to the shooting phase, which we will definitely turn up, because look at the amount of shooting that he's got at certain weakened targets. This is going to suck. Where would you like to start off, my friend?
I'm going to start with the Sorcerer and his bolt pistol.
Oh, this guy?
Yeah,
okay,
Overleg.
okay, here we go. It's a big hit.
He's on a 4.
Oh, it's a big wound.
-2.
So, it's a big save, though, thankfully.
Cool. Right, so we're going to go on to these guys, and I need to get the dice together.
Yeah, I'm now going to pay 3 CP for true silver armor, so you're only going to be wounding me on 4s now. It's basically my version of transhuman, but I need to keep these boys alive however possible, so 3 CP down.
Oh yeah, because yours goes 2, 3.
Yeah, 2 to 3, depending on the size there. So, hopefully, we'll be able to survive this first onslaught. So these are the combi bolters, the Inferno bolters? Yep.
Yes. Okay, so hit on 3s. Not
Nice. I love how easily readable your dice are. The exact opposite to mine.
bad. Yes, I know, they're great, aren't they? Right, so this will be 4 wounds.
Okay, a few wounds slip through, and they're -2, aren't they, these guys?
They are. So that's 5 have gone through at -2.
Okay, so 5. -2, so we're looking at 5 ups. Let's see him. Oh, I make 2, and I lose a man, and 1 goes down to 1 wound. So I'm going to take from the back. Bye-bye.
Soul Reap.
This guy's...
Yeah,
this is a bit stronger, this one, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, so it's...
Ooh, okay. Drop 3.
I did. So
Force
this
to
will be
wound.
forced wound. Okay,
1
1 wound, -3, so 6.
6s. Nope. Okay, and that is the other guy gone as well.
Now 2 shots from the Hellfire missile rack, so 1 hit. Wounding on 4s because of transhuman.
Oh, damn you. -2 again.
-2, yep.
Ooh,
And
D3,
it's
isn't it?
D3 damage, yeah.
So that's another one gone. So that's 3 of the the interceptors gone already. That's all the shooting over there, isn't it?
It is.
Because now we move over to the shooting over here, which is going to be decidedly more deadly. Okay, so this squad of Terminators or the Land Raider? Which one are you going to start
we're
off
going
with?
Landy.
Landy. Okay, cool. And who's he shooting at?
So Landy is going to put everything into the wounded guy.
Cool, into this guy at the front over here. So
Yes.
let's see it.
Okay, so we're going to start off with his twin Inferno Combi Bolter, that's the word.
Yep, sure thing.
So it's 4 shots.
Yep.
Hitting on 3s.
Ooh. Okay, so he drops 2.
Strength 5, so
5s. Oh, 2 big wounds, AP on this.
-2.
So this will be on 4 up saves. Ooh, does not make either one of them. How much damage is it apiece?
Only the 1.
Okay, so he's down a little bit more.
Okay, now the 6 shots on the heavy blotter.
Yeah, this is the painful one. So then this will be wounding on...
So it's strength 6 now
Oh, yeah,
because
so-
of the thing, so it'll be 4s. Only the 1, and it's only the -1.
So a 3 up save then. Can we make that one?
Okay, and now on to the last guns.
Oh, here's the worst. Oh, there it is. There's the big miss. There's another big miss. There's another big miss. Come on, get the 4. Yay! 4 ones. That's statistically... Oh my God.
Well, that...
What is this game? What is this game?
Okay, well, nice one, Las Cannons.
Just what a...
275 points.
Okay, but you've still got all of these guys over here.
Oh, do I? Oh, wonderful. I'm so pleased, Jules. Thank you for reminding me of these things.
Oh man, I tell you what, when you fall off the truck, you fall off hard on that one. That was bad.
Okay, so moving swiftly on from my biggest guns in the army.
Yep, let's just go.
Let's go over to these guys.
Same target?
Yes.
Yep, okay.
3s. I'm sad now. Well, I'm amused.
I shouldn't be laughing. I'm not laughing at you, I'm just laughing at the sheer improbability of that happening. Okay, so
And at me.
Never at you, mate.
Okay.
5s then. Looking at
4, 5.
5, and it's -2. Okay, so 5 4-ups to make for him then. Oh yeah. He makes a grand total of 3, so he loses another 2 wounds. Ouch, that's starting to get into his middle bracket quite considerably. He's on a mighty 7 wounds left.
Should be dead.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, so Soul Reaper. 4 hits.
Nice.
So wounding on 4s.
Not bad. AP on this one is?
3.
Oh man, okay, so 4-ups again. Make one, fail one. So that is him down to 6 wounds now. Starting to splutter.
Okay, and now...
He didn't make the noise for the missile, right? There we go.
And 3s.
Okay, so...
-2.
So 4s again. And he made it just. Whew. Okay, so that is all of the shooting done in the entire army, isn't it? Mm-hmm. So now it's time for the charge phase. And I'm assuming that there's going to be a certain Ubelek who wants to come and have a charge over here.
There's quite a few charges over here.
Yeah, it's going to be quite brutal, this, actually. Where do you want to start?
Zangos.
Yep, sure. Boom, they in there.
Okay, let's
Do you want to just say their name and then we'll move all the guys later, or would you have to... Oh, you're going up and over?
Well, I'm just figuring out where I want to position them to
fair.
open, so... Yeah, just skip back to me.
Sure.
Ubelek, yes.
Ubelek's going in. Let's see if he makes it. He do make it. He wants some of that psychic blood.
And because he counts as having fly...
He can go over the other side, can't he? To basically just, like, hem them in. Not that it would matter, but it means that everyone gets a chance to strike.
Well,
and more models on the objective means that you might wrest control away from me as well.
Right, so now the Zangor Shaman.
Yep. Who also has fly. Ooh, yeah. I mean, everyone's getting in over here. He's basically just on the cusp of that lit there. Very nice. And the spawns. Oh, the Terminator's coming in for their 9-inch charge, is it?
Yeah, they're going to go for it.
Let's see it.
No. Okay, and now the spawn.
And the spawn coming in. Oh, they are very much in there. They are hungry for blood. That is going to be an absolute bloodbath over there. I'm not holding out too much hope for my boys. But we will try. We will try to persevere.
Cool. Right. So,
okay. It's a lot of fights. Do you want to roll in your table for your demonic spawn thing first, or do you want Ubelek to stand up and just take charge? Okay, so Ubelek's just stepping up to the plate, and he's going to knock these guys out of the park. So
he has 6 attacks for Swell by the Wall.
Can I pay for this again? It's another phase. It's the only way I'm going to keep these guys alive. I'm spending another 3 CP, so it puts me down to 4 in total. Because I want to try and keep them alive. Wounding on 4s now with that.
Instead of 2s.
It's better than nothing, isn't it? Yeah,
yeah, absolutely. So 2s. Great.
Oh, he always.
Great.
Great.
I'm going to eat you, dice. My teeth aren't strong enough, Jules. Right, 4s.
Yes, so it did work.
-4 though.
Okay, so no save 50s. And it does kill one.
Good.
You Ubelek! That's what he says as he gets blasted back into the warp. Everyone else.
Okay, so we're going to go on to the Zangors.
They get a +1 to hit because of their shaman.
Being within 6.
Nice.
So this will be 7 attacks. Where is my other dice?
He ate it. You ate your other dice, mate. You remember
that?
And
my teeth hurt now. I'm just all.
I'm worried about when you show 20 dice in the next shot. How that came to be, because that is a quick pass in right there.
That is, yeah. Right. Okay. So hitting on 3s.
Nice. That did make a big difference, actually, didn't it, on that one?
Okay. Wounding on 4s.
Yep.
Okay. So 3 wounds -1.
3 4-ups to make. Another one dies. There's another one gone, and now you are definitely holding that objective, aren't you?
I am. And now the Zangor Shaman is going to fight. He has 3 attacks.
Oh, okay. This is a new guy.
He hits twice.
Nice.
Wounding on 3s.
Whoa. Okay, dude.
So it's -1.
Not bad. Oh.
So they're D3 each.
What?
So first one
dead. 2 dead. Wow, okay, he's actually chewing through these boys, because now it's time for the spawn.
It is.
And they are likely going to... He's literally stuck on him with his claw there, so I'm going to have to remove somebody else. I'm just going to get rid of this guy. Oh my god, now I'm stuck on him! Disaster. Ooh.
And this means it's 3d3.
Oh, great. Okay, so it's the best possible one then. Okay, so... Oh no.
So that's 5 attacks each, so it's 15 attacks.
Oh dear, this is going to be a dead squad indeed.
Good! Something should have died.
Yeah, fair one.
9.
Ooh, the lally. This is not going well.
So, hitting on 4s.
Shotting.
Lucky I had all those extra attacks, because I dropped a fair few.
Yeah.
That was a 6.
Okay, these are going to be winning on 3s, though. Oh, actually 4s, because of true silver armor. Not that they bloody needed it, mate.
So that's 4 at -2.
Okay, this is going to hurt. Oh, not as bad as I thought. So only
More
two.
dead.
Is it 2 damage a pop, is it? Okay, so I have the Paragon alive. We'll just get rid of these and I'll be right back. Okay, so this one guy here is pretty much boned. So in his last gasp of breath, he's going to challenge Ubalek to a one-on-one fight with his nemesis Demon Hammer. Let's see if he's got it in him. He does have it in him.
God.
And then these are going to be wounding on 2 6s are great. Luckily, we get 4 wounds through at -2, and it's 3 damage a pop with these. Ubalek is dead.
Yeah, he's dead no matter what.
Yes! Okay, so at least he went out swinging. That is very good for the Cabal points.
That was terrible. He killed one guy with 6 attacks.
That was bad. Okay, but that is the end of the combat here, so I've got to do morale for my boys. I've automatically failed because I have lost 9, so I just got to roll a 1, basically, isn't it? Roll a 1! Oh! So he is...
gone.
See ya! He literally smashed Ubalek and then ran away. So that is the end of my entire domination of the left-hand side of the board here. Beanie, do you score any secondaries?
Let's see.
Let's consult the pie chart of Pickles. So at the end of Beanie's turn, he didn't score any secondaries, but he is binning off, grind them down, and drawing a new one, which is...
Investigate site.
Ooh, okay, which is what I've got over there, which I think you have to be in the centre of the battlefield to do the action there. So that's going to be interesting, as we now move into Grey Knight's turn 2. So here we are at the end of movement of turn 2. I have moved my Tech Marine up, who healed the Dread Knight 3 big bang bazinga bean wounds, so he's very, very happy about that. And I've dropped down my full 10-man Terminator squad just 9 inches outside of this Terminator squad, so it's going to be a Terminator on Terminator Royal Rumble! Apart from that, the Grey Knight's strike squad move around the corner to support the Tech Marine. The Grand Master has taken over from the wounded Dread Knight and has said, I will deal with that big bad problem over there. That Land Raider has got to dies. So that's the end of my movement phase. Going into the psychic phase, we're going to kick things off with this squad over here casting Hammerhand on itself. If they can get that off, that would be very useful indeed. It gets off on a 9. Can you deny it, my friend?
So I've got 2 denies here.
You do indeed.
I've
got 1 spell here, 1 spell here, 1 spell there, 1 spell, 1 spell, 1 spell. Every single unit can cast 1 spell. Unless I pay a CP and I can buff it up to 2 spells, and then 3d6, which I won't lie to you, so there's no gotcha moments. I will be doing it with this guy.
Yeah, I assumed. So I'm not going to bother denying that.
Cool, so Hammerhand goes off on these guys over here, and it looks like this. Yummy! Over here, the Tech Marine is going to cast Sanctuary onto these boys over here. See if they can get the 4 up invulnerable. It do not go off because it goes off on a 6, so I think I'm going to have to CP that one.
Sure.
Yeah, man.
Is it really worth it?
It is in my eyes. 9, so that goes off unless...
nowhere near them.
Well, at the moment, Gates of Infinity, maybe? Yes. Sanctuary goes off.
Oh, cool.
Unless you'd like to try and deny that on...
No, that's...
You do you. Okay, so we're going to be moving now onto the Grandmaster, who I'm going to spend 1 CP, another one, so I'm down to 3 CP in total, who is going to cast... he's got 3d6 now for his rolls. And he's going to cast Gates of Infinity onto these boys here to hopefully move them up the map and get them a bit more redeployed. So here we go. That does go off on an 8. Ooh.
Okay, I will attempt to deny that.
Okay, here we go. Good times. Okay, so they get to redeploy, and I'll do that at the end of the psychic phase. And apart from that, I think he's going to use his second power that I have to pay another CP to do a second power, which I am going to do.
But wouldn't he teleport then? So now he would be in a different position on the board.
Oh no, he's not teleporting. It's on the Gates of Infinity.
So
have gone
he's
up.
telling them.
He's made them disappear to move over here, which they'll redeploy in a minute. And now he's going to cast Empiric Lodestone or Empiric Amplification. I need to check the wording on which one it is. Okay, so he's going to spend the CP to do the other power. It's called Empiric Amplification. He's going to do it onto the Land Raider, so that means that every single psi weapon that hits it will do an extra flat 1 damage. 3d6 still rolling because of the previous strat. Goes off on a 7 just. Do you have any more denials in this area?
I do.
Then please try to deny that. Which
I
you
do.
do! Okay,
Hooray!
cool. So there is, that's it for the psychic phase over here. These guys are going to disappear, and when they reappear, they're going to cast a smite with their thing there, because it's still all
Cool.
that.
I like that it can bounce them and you get...
Yeah, because you move them immediately, technically. So we'll move them, and then they'll do a smite. Okay, so here the boys are, and now they're going to fire off a smite, which is going to be into the Zangors right in front of them. Will they be able to do anything? was a 6. You almost made a nut happen. It was a half nut. So please try and deny on a 6.
Shall.
You will, probably. You do! Okay, so no smite off on that. Damn you! So that is the end of my psychic phase, I believe. Unless I've cast anything with him. I don't think I actually have. So he's going to do... smite's going to have to be into the Land Raider, isn't it? Annoyingly.
Hit the landy!
Damn it. Okay, so he's going to just, hit the landy if he can. And he doesn't, and he perils. Oh my giddy aunt.
So.
I'm going to take the mortal wounds, I think. For 2, so see if I can shrug them on 5s. I struck them both. so no pain was felt. A mind...
my brain! No, that's alright.
Oh, that's alright, I actually quite like it. So that is the end of all my psychic phase. We're going to go into the shooting phase. All of the storm bolters from here are going to go into the spawn, because it makes the most sense, I think, to weaken up them, because they're pretty nasty in combat, and I don't want them. I don't want to deal with any of them. And then the psi cannons from over here. Both heavy psi cannons are going to go down. All of the shots from these storm bolters are going to go into those terminators, because they might get a chip damage there. The wounded one is going to shoot into the terminators as well. And this guy over here is going to shoot into the Land Raider, because why not? Actually, can he see the cultists? Yes, he can. He's going to fire into the cultists over here. Yes! Never! Right, I'm going to get some dice, and we're going to roll these guys off screen and be back with some wounds. So after all the firing over here, we managed to do 2 wounds to Spooky Steve. That was it for the Strike Marines over here. A lot of shooting, but not that much bang for your buck. And then over here, all 40 shots landed hard on the Terminators, and we have...
10 wounds.
10 wounds to make, but he can only get a wound through if he gets a 1. Yay! 2 wounds! I'm happy with those results in the grand scheme of things.
Good.
We now move into the shooting for the psi cannons.
No.
Oh, just no, is it?
I don't think you should do them.
Okay.
It's mean.
So we are hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s with the Grandmaster onto the Terminators for the first batch. Do you have anything you'd like to pay for them or not?
Yes.
Is this the Unwavering Phalanx thing?
It is the Unwavering Phalanx.
Cool. So this
Hang on. Bring. So 2 damage a pop.
So take it down to 1 damage a pop.
Down to 1, and give me a moment, because
Sure.
there may be 2 buffs.
So the 1 CP for Unwavering Phalanx has gone off, so this is going to reduce the psi cannons down to 1. So it's 6 shots, hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s. Re-roll that 1. Damn you! And now it is wounding on 2s, no re-rolls. So we get 4 through -2.
-2, and with all his dust, because it's a damage 1, that becomes -1.
So yep.
So it's 4 3-ups.
4 3-ups, that's it. We managed to get another wound through to kill that Terminator.
You killed that Terminator.
Hooray! But he's going to come back with Time Flux, so I wouldn't worry too much about him. You'll be seeing him real soon.
Oh.
The heavy psi cannon from the Grandmaster into the Land Raider. Going in, hitting on 2s. He drops 2. He's not feeling too frisky about it. Wounding on 4s now because it's 8 on 8s. He gets 2 wounds through at -2.
Okay, 2 for us.
Damn you, Land Raider!
Thank you, Siege.
Okay, so that is all of the shooting done for the army. Not that spectacular, if I'm being honest. And now we're moving into the charge phase. Going to kick things off by charging the Grandmaster into the Land Raider. Would you like to try an Overwatch? It's free money. Free money on the table.
Yeah, I'm going to. Yeah.
Oh, damn it, I wasn't even meant to be shooting at the Land Raider. I was meant to be shooting at the Cultists and completely forgot. Anyway, yeah. Damn you, Zinch, you've tricked me again.
That's always... Right, so the Landy.
Okay.
Last cannons.
Nada.
Combi bolter.
Nada.
You ready?
Heavy blotter.
Heavy blotter.
What? Wounding on?
5s.
No!
That was a good use of CP. Thank you.
Okay, so a charge in, +1 for first of the fray. He is in there with a 10.
Absolutely.
He's just going to go, hello, nice to see you, my friend.
Very arch.
Yes, oh, definitely. And then it's the big charge over here, 9 inches to get into the Terminators. Ugh, this is the one I'm actually more worried about. Hoo-yah! It ain't getting in with a 3, so let's pay a CP, because we might as well just risk it for a biscuit.
She's done a shitter. Let's see one.
Oh, it's an 8. It's an 8. He didn't make the big charge.
I'm so glad that you guys didn't get just a Boyardini.
Damn, okay, well, that is how the cookie crumbles sometimes. We've got one more charge over here. It's another 9-inch charge from the Strike Marines. Let's see if they can get in against the Zangors. They don't get in at all. So that is them done. They're staying put, just threatening them, looking very menacing, I want to say. They're trying to...
pretty menacing. There's 10 of them and they've all got blue swords.
So the only fight to do is the Grand Master over here. Let's see. So how many wounds did I do? Any wounds to the line? Okay, I'm gonna have to think about what I can do with this guy now.
16 wounds.
Oh god. Okay, so the only combat that matters, I'm spending my last CP for foresight, so I'm re-rolling all hits and wound rolls of 1. I'm going in for the mighty strike, so 6 attacks, hitting on 2s against the Land Raider. Let's see if I can do this. Okay, so I have to re-roll 2 already. Phew, okay, so I managed to get all of the attacks off. Is it going to be the wounds though? Because it's wounded on 3s, re-rolling 1s. Dropped 1 over here. I've got 2 to re-roll and 1 mortal wound for the Tide of Convergence. 2 mortal wounds for the Tide of Convergence, and all wounds have gone through, Beanie. So you have 6. You're taking 2 mortal wounds to begin with, and then you've got 6 to make at -3.
Okay, so 5s.
There we go. Okay, that's not bad, man. So it's 3d6 damage coming in.
So you've got to get 14 here.
It's a big ask. It's a very big ask. Oh, he tried his best, but he did not get it. He's got 9 in total.
So he's had 11 wounds. He's down to 5.
He's chopped a big bit of him off, but he's still alive and still rumbling around doing what he does best. I'm ready to get hit back. Here we go. That's it.
I think it's D3 attacks.
Oh my god,
So
he's got the
3.
maximum
Hitting on
attack.
6s. No.
Nice.
Good.
Okay, so that is the end of the combat and my turn as well, because there's no morale to take, nothing else to do. So do I score any secondaries at the end of that? I already scored at the beginning of the turn 10 victory points for holding that and that objective, because you score it at the end of your not that one. It was this and that one, which you score at the beginning of your command phase. Achieved at the end of your opponent's next turn, so I can't do that. I didn't do investigate site. Extend battle lines, I did do at the end of your turn if you control the objective marker in your own deployment zone, and also 1 or more objective markers in no man's land. So that is another secondary mission achieved, and it means that I draw a new one at the beginning of my next turn. At the end of my turn, I'm going to bin off investigate site, and I am going to draw behind enemy lines. They love to just basically just say, get in your deployment zone.
Yeah, seems to be what all of our cards have been.
This secondary is achieved at the end of your turn if 2 or more units from your army are wholly within your opponent's deployment zone. Okay, well that ain't going to happen at the moment. So that's the end of my turn, and now we go into the Thousand Suns, turn 3. Turn 2 even. So, Thousand Suns movement is done, and quite a lot of movement has actually happened. The Terminators have surged forward, looking to challenge the weakened Dread Knight over there, or pepper the weakened Grey Knight Terminators.
Run away from the Terminators.
And the reason I say weakened is because the Infernal Master managed to get off his Capering Imps Infernal Pact and do 2 mortal wounds to them that they couldn't save. Over on this side, the Chaos Spawn have moved forward, and the, what's it called, a Shaman?
Zangor Shaman.
Zangor Shaman has moved up to the centre of the battlefield so that he can start performing the action of Investigate Sites, so that will hopefully get Beanie a secondary mission under his belt. The Terminators have moved forward over here, and
what's most important?
Rob the Hellbrute has arrived over here. He's deep struck in the back, and he is about to go and tear through all of these Strike Marines. It's going to be pretty nasty indeed.
Yum, yum, yum.
And the Chaos Cultists, they moved slightly further into the corner to cower because
Ever harder.
ever harder. Cower for the Emperor, or the fake Emperor, or whatever Emperor we're following now. So let's go into the Psychic phase and kick things off as we mean to do. Does he get a psychic power?
No,
okay.
because that would be too cool.
That would be amazing. I mean, who would dare give like Dreadnought style things psychic powers?
I know, right?
That seems really, really unfair. Like,
yeah, he's a bit too cray for that, though.
yeah, fair enough. So you do have psychic powers over here, though, with
I
the
do.
Terminators and the Zangor, but he can't do it because he's performing an action.
He's performing that action.
So he can't do that, so it's just 1 psychic power over there. So what would you want to do? A smite if they're in range, or do you want to buff them up?
So what did I gave them? Let me check.
Sure
Yeah,
thing.
I need to check what I gave them.
Well, we can go over to here for the moment.
We'll come back to that.
Because I know that you can do your Cult of Time power to bring back the Terminator I killed, if you want to try and do that.
No, so what I'm going to do, he's going to try and do that
Oh, right,
onto
okay.
them. So this goes off on it would be a 6 but a 5 for me.
Sure.
This goes off on
But you
what would
do
be a 9.
take perils because you are within range of their Staff of Supremacy.
Okay.
Oh, it finally came up. So here we go. So he takes D3. He takes the flat 3 bad times, but the power does go off unless I try and deny it. Which I also do. This is adding super spice to the injury right there.
Yep. Yeah.
Just, yep. The throat. So no Terminator come back and 3 flat wounds for the privilege. Nice. Nice one, mate. Okay, so what are the Terminators going to do?
I don't know now. I'm scared to cast anything. Okay, so they're going to do a Doom Bolt.
Okay. Oh, it
Goes off on an 11.
So this weakened Dreadnought's going to have to try and deny that one. He doesn't deny, so it's flat 3 on him, is it?
And I'm going to spend those 4 Cabal points to add a D3 onto it.
Okay. Ooh.
So it's 6 mortal wounds.
So is he going to shrug any of these mortal wounds? It is not enough to kill him, but it's enough to make him feel very bad about his life. He saves 2 of them, so he takes 4 mortal wounds from that psychic onslaught.
Good.
Brutal. So he's down to 5 wounds in total. Oh, Chihuahua. Okay. Next up.
Well, that's then done.
Okay, and nothing on from there. So we were just figuring out what these Terminators had. So we'll be back in a sec. So they have Temporal Surge, which allows them to make a normal move if they get it off, which will put them right basically on top of objective number 2, which is a great place to be. So Beanie wants to get this off on a...
It'll be a 5 for me, but it should be a 6.
Oh, I'm going to try and deny that one with the Strike Squad because there's nothing else powers-wise to do. And I do not deny... what did you get? 6, was it? I got 6 as well, but
right,
you...
No, I got it.
Oh, you got 6. Okay.
So that would be 8.
Fair enough. So they get to make a normal move of 5 inches forward. They're probably just going to tag up to the back of the Chaos.
Spawn. Yeah, pretty much they are just...
Perfect. So you've got a fair amount of shooting to do now as well. The Land Raider can obviously shoot into combat.
Which is what he's doing.
He's on his, middle bracket?
Middle bracket.
Okay, so he's going to be -1 to that, so he's going to be, hitting on 5?
5.
Okay.
Okay, so should we start off the shooting phase?
Why not, man?
The Landy.
Do it, man.
So 4 las cannons hitting on 5s.
Okay. Oh, me meow, that's not
that.
good for me.
Okay, 3s.
Okay, so 1.
I'm going to CP that.
Okay, here we go. Oh, so 2 4-ups to make. And I make them both, I'm afraid. That is me safe. Yes!
Okay, so the Combi Bolter hits once. Win on 5s? Nope. And...
Heavy Blotter.
Yeah, I need 2 more.
Over here, your dice are over here. Oh no, he's gone over there.
Okay, so 5s. 1.
Nice.
And this will be on 5s.
Nice.
Okay, -1.
He makes it on a 3, because it's 2-up base save.
Well, ow.
Yep,
That
okay.
went well for you.
I'm very happy, I'm not going to lie.
Yes, I thought you might be. Okay, so, no, over here, we're going to get these guys into them. Just give me a minute to get the dice together.
Sure thing. Okay, so Beanie's paying 1 CP for, what's it called again?
Soul Reap. So it turns my Soul Reaper cannon to have double shots.
Oh, gruesome. Okay, so firing in at this Strike Squad with the Inferno Bolters first.
Yep. Hit on 3s.
Mm-hmm.
Dropped a fair few, but it's okay.
Yeah, there's enough there.
So 4s.
Damn, man, you always get so much better conversions than I do on my bolters.
I know.
It's ridiculous. How many have I got to save there?
6.
3, 6. This will be on their 4-up Sanctuary powers now, so let's see if we can get a few of these. We do not, actually, so we lose 1, 2 and a bit on that one. Come on, boys, I even specifically tried to help you out here. So that is 2 that we're going to move from the back to make Rob's charge a little difficult, and 1 wound going on to that guy over there. So now, please, roll your...
Soul Reap.
Okay. Okay, that's a lot of hits.
It is, and this is wound on 3s.
Oh no. Okay, how many is that?
2, 4, 5, and this is -3.
So 5, and it's going to be 4-ups again for the Sanctuary. Oh, we made them
all.
all! Yes, okay, we turned up for that one.
Okay, and now the Hellfire. 2s.
Okay,
-2.
2, 4-ups again. Oh, I dropped 1. I've already failed 1. I'll reroll another.
And pass 1.
Oh, sorry, mate. That's what I get for doing that. So you killed that Strike Marine over there. Right, okay, so that is 3 boys down, 7 to go.
That's something.
It is a lot.
Okay,
you've got a lot of firepower, melee power coming in right now.
Hopefully, yeah. Right, so over to the other side of the board.
Yes, sir. So we've got these Terminators now, who have basically got their choice of the pickers, haven't they? Because they've got all these guys here. Fire him, we fire down at him.
So they are going to put everything into that.
Makes a lot of sense. So every single shot going into the Terminators.
I should have grabbed all the dice. Just.
So the Infernal Bolter's going to go in first, I assume. There's a lot of them.
Yeah.
Attacking these boys over here.
8. Oh, 1 more!
Ah!
Stop laughing at me!
It's funny because he's got to go around the chair of destiny, around to do that, and then back.
Right, so 16 shots.
Yep.
Oh, no. It'd be 4 less, because
yes.
I didn't get to pick up that guy, and I took 3 mortal wounds.
Phew. Yeah, but it's not about these ones. These are not the ones you care about, Bean.
This is a bit too spicy.
A bit spicy. These will be winning on 4s.
Yes, they will.
Okay, how are we looking at 3?
3.
-2, is it?
Yes.
So 4 ups. Oh, man. Okay, so he loses the one that was already on 1 wound, and another guy is down to 1 wound now because of that. Ouch.
I'll take that.
Yeah, that's very, very good.
Soul Reaper.
Oh, no, this is what I'm worried about.
Now it's 3's to wound.
Okay, so
-3.
3, 5 ups this time. Made 1 fail, 2. D3 apiece, isn't it?
No, these are 1.
Okay, so 1 gets killed there, and another guy goes down to 2 wounds.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's the Hellfire missile rack.
Oh, no, I said everything that way, yeah. 2's to wound.
Damn it.
Cool. -2, so 4 up.
No, okay. Oh,
Two,
so you actually, I failed so many saves there on that one. That is
really did.
3 down from the Terminator Squad of 7.
Bolt
That's
pistol.
not good. Just to add insult to injury. No, it wasn't to be.
No.
But that is all the shooting. Unless... Oh, he can't shoot into them. I was going to say the guys there. So now it's into the charge phase. And where are you looking to go, my friend?
So, we're going to start charge phase over there. So
Sure
let's go around.
thing.
Do you?
Okay, so the Spawn are going in first against the Strike Marines. Oh, they are in there. There's little that I can do about that.
Yes. Okay, so... Hello.
Oh, dear. That's a lot.
You sound like Ringo Starr, then.
Yeah, I didn't mean to, but I ended up becoming him.
Yeah. Alright. Wonderful.
Peace and love, mate. Let's go. Okay, the Terminators are coming in as well. What do they need, 11-inch?
Yeah, not going to do that. Because they're objective
Yeah,
secure.
exactly.
They're very useful there. Zangos are going to stay... Oh, should the Zangos go for it?
They're going to hop the fence, because the more boys, the merrier.
So it'll be an 8.
Okay, an 8-inch charge to get the Zangors in. Oh,
Yeah.
spicy. If you'd rolled that for the Terminators, they too would have been in.
Oh, yeah, good point. Shit.
But now here's the big one that really matters. Can Hellbrute Rob get in there?
Go on, Rob.
What does he need now? Because he's got -2. It was I dropped people off the back, so he's going to need like a 10-inch or an 11-inch charge. Let's see. Oh, it's a mighty 11-inch charge. Or I'll say 10. We'll say 10 for that one.
Because it'd be 10 and a half.
Yeah,
You have to
yeah.
move within half. So I need to get a 10.
Here we go. Oh, no, CP. Why? Oh, it's on a 10. It's on a 10.
I got to do it.
Okay, he's going to do it. Come on, mate, come on. Oh,
Oh,
no,
that was so
hasn't
good.
happened.
Damn you, Rob.
Hasn't happened. Rob is staying put. He's just admiring all of the fine work his friends are doing over
Yes.
here. So that's the end of the charge phase. Unless you want to charge with the Terminators over here somewhere.
Oh, yeah.
Or are they protecting the Infernal Master?
No, you can bugger off.
He's doing one, right, okay. Where are they going to charge? Into the other Terminators or into the Wounded Dread Knight?
Right, so first, the Infernal Master is going to go into the Dreadnought.
Okay, cool, right, let's do it. That probably is in there. Let's see. Let's measure up, mate.
Yeah.
Because I'm feeling that's pretty spicy. Because he can pass through the walls. What does he need? No, it is still too short. Unfortunate. It be.
Okay, so yes, they are going to have... I want to kill
Because I'm
him.
trying to pull you away from that objective with that tasty Terminator bait. What will they need? A 9-inch charge? Yeah. See it.
Go on there, boys.
Oh, they are in there. The Terminators are...
Okay, we'll move on.
Yeah. So there they are. They have managed to get in, and you have choice now because I have no CP to interrupt. So please, where would you like to? Do you want to start with the Terminators?
Yeah.
Let's do it then. So all of their Kopeshes. How many attacks do they get with the Kopesh?
So it's
oh,
three
and I need
attacks
to
each.
remind you, he's got the Flame Staff, hasn't he?
Yes.
So what does that mean for him this time around?
Well, what that would have meant is that if I'd actually remembered that, I should have done a heavy warp flamer onto them.
Right. Okay. So good times.
So yeah, again, I forgot that I'd
Oops.
done it.
Okay.
I need to write these things down. Well, I did, in fact, on the back
bit
of
of
that
cardboard,
back
yeah.
of the cardboard over there.
Okay. So
9 attacks on the swords.
Okay. Here we go. Oh, all hit.
Hit.
Wounding on.
5s.
Okay. That's some pretty good things. So 5? Is it?
Yep, 5 minus 3.
So 5 4-ups. He could be dead right now. He's only got 2 through. How much damage is that piece?
2.
So he has 5 wounds left. He's down to 1 wound.
Okay, so now 3 attacks from the force state.
Oh, please let him survive on 1 wound, please. Yes. Come on, please.
So 3's the wound.
Yes. Yes.
Oh,
He's alive. Zinj wills him to be alive.
Zinj
To be fair, it's all the Prophet's fault.
Yeah.
He's the one that's meddling with all of this. He's just going, ha 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 ha. Oh, impress me so. Dance for me, you foolish meat puppets. What about over here, though? We've got the combat with... I know, Bean. I can sense your frustration. The Spawn roll on their cool table. Oh, it's not the crazy amount of
this
attacks.
is the minus, so it's -4 characteristic.
Doesn't mean anything with the Sanctuary one, though, does it?
So that is 4 attacks each.
Okay, that's still a lot of attacks coming in. Hitting on 3s, aren't they?
Hitting all 4s.
Oh, okay, fair enough, because they're all crazy.
So you ready?
I'm ready for the crazy. Piling in. Okay.
Yeah.
Hold the line, boys. Hold the line. Because he's wounding on 3s now. Oh, it's 3 big bang bazinga beans in, and it's 4 up saves. He doesn't make a single one. It's 2 damage.
3 dead.
Damn, man, that was really good. 1, 2, 3, and then do you want to do your Zangors?
Yeah, so that'll be 7 attacks.
Damn, man, another 3 gone.
But this will be hitting on 4s, because he's up there being
true.
a diva. So 3 hits, wounding on 4s.
Ooh,
Nice, so -3, -1.
Oh, man, okay. Okay, so we've saved 2 this time, so 1 only takes 1 wound, so that was slightly better, but yes, ouch, I believe is what they say for that.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
So what we're going to do now is I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 guys left. Let's do their attacks back, so it's 3 a boy, and I'm going to get some dice, which look like... Okay, so it looks like this. I'm hitting on 3s, and I'm going to put everything into the... I'm going to put everything into the Spawn, I think. I want to.
They are dangerous.
Yeah, so we are looking at 3 now for this. Oh, I've dropped a fair amount. There's a quad of 2s there.
There was.
These are going to be wounding on... Oh, these are halberds, so they're strength 6, so it'll be 3s. 6s are great. You take 1 mortal wound to begin with, and then you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to make.
-1, is it?
Now, it's -2. Now, Spooky Steve already took 2 wounds. How many wounds do they have apiece?
So they got 4.
Okay,
so
cool.
down there.
Cool, and then you add 6 to make.
How much damage?
-2, 2 damage apiece.
So if it's -2, they've got no save.
Ooh.
So they're gone.
Because it's 2, 4, 6. Yeah.
Well, yeah. What's left is so 1, 2. Yeah, so it'd be
Yeah, cool. Right, so that is the squad white. The Strike Force Marines have held strong, but will they be able to combat the Hellroot? Over here, the combat that really matters. We're going to skip out for this guy who's on 1 wound at the moment and go straight into the Grand Master.
so much.
I know.
I know that his weapon doesn't degrade.
No,
does
it doesn't at all. It's only his shooting. And you know what? This is exactly what happened in the last match. He was down to 1 wound and he just stayed put. Okay, so I'm going to do all of the heavy strikes in against the Land Raider again. I don't have any CP to pay for foresight, so I'm just going to have to risk it here. So hitting on 2s. Wow, I've already dropped 2 already. Nice one, mate. 3s to wound this big bad Land Raider. We only get 1 wound through.
Nice.
Oh my god. Oh, I need.
So I need a 5.
Yeah, you do. Oh, so it's D6 damage.
You could do it.
Oh, not with a 2. He's still alive. Yeah. The Land Raider proving once and for all that he is an absolute nightmare to get rid of.
Are you ready for his now 1
Please,
attack back?
please do it, mate. And then we'll get into the guy.
6.
Oh my god, he tried his best
Tried
there.
his best.
Now, I am aware that these Terminators are pretty spicy, and you still have CP to pay for a -1 damage to come through on them, so I'm going to go Mighty Strikes with him as well, but I need to just check his characteristics and see how many attacks I even get with him. So he's only got 3 attacks with his Mighty Swing now, going into these Terminators. I would go for the Sweeping Blow, but Beanie can just pay 1 CP to bring that down to damage 1, and that's not good. So, hitting on 3s. Drop 2.
Yeah!
Wounding on 2s now at strength 10. It's a big wound with a mortal as well.
Oh, damn you,
Yes.
spicy mortal man.
Okay, so it's a -3.
5.
Which he just makes, so you only take 1 mortal wound from the convergent powers there. Ooh, that was a bit of a stalemate on this side of the table. Not great. I lost 6 Marines over here, so I've got to do some morale for these boys. Let's see if I can roll low. I don't roll low, so 1 automatically goes, and then it's 1s and 2s for the other ones there. They all stay firm. So that is 3 guys that are still alive, but I have lost a whopping 7 strike marines in that one assault. So that's pretty bad times. But do you score anything now for your secondary? Because that is the end.
I don't think I killed any units, did I?
The units are still alive. They're badly hurt. And you started investigate the site, but when does that kick in? The end of your movement phase is wholly complete. It is completed at the end of your turn, provided the unit attempts it. It's still within there. So yes, he has completed investigation sites, correct?
Cool.
So that is 1 point for Beanie on the secondaries.
Cool.
Nice. And you get to draw another one at the beginning of your next command phase. Are you going to bin off any of the other ones?
Yeah, I'm going to get rid of this one.
No retreat, no surrender has been binned off, and in its place we draw behind enemy lines. Oh, you've got the same one as me. You've got to get all the way over here. 2 units have got to be in there.
Okay.
Oh, is it in my deployment zone? Does it say or just... end of your turn if it's wholly within your opponent's deployment. Right, so you've just got to get another unit in, and he's got to just shuffle across to get into my deployment zone bit there. In fact, he might already be in it. Let's just check.
I think he should be.
He is going to be technically on the edge at the very least, so he's going to have to go there, and these guys are going to have to move around to get in there. But it's definitely doable as we move into Grey Knight's turn 3. Also, just got to say that I scored Defend Stronghold because at the end of your opponent's next turn, which he's just had, I scored that one where I still hold on to that objective in my deployment zone. So at the beginning of my command phase, I will be drawing a new one of those up, which is going to be Area Denial, and the other one to bring me to 3 is No Prisoners. Okay, so... because I scored one at the end of last turn, you don't draw up until the beginning of your next command phase, and I scored that one at the end of your turn, which means at the beginning of this command phase I draw up again. So, Area Denial. I've basically got to, if I have 1 or more units from your army wholly within a certain range of the centre of the battlefield, and there are no enemy units in the centre of the battlefield, so that's probably not going to happen. I've got to get behind enemy lines, and No Prisoners is... Keep a kill tally. Each time an enemy model is destroyed, add number of kill marks to your kill tally equal to the wounds characteristic of the destroyed model. So it's a strike force mission that we're technically playing today, so I need to get 30 points. So I need to cause 30 wounds to Beanie. That's a pretty difficult task, but
yeah, because you've done pretty much all the wounds.
Yeah, I'm gonna try my best, and yeah, we'll go from there. It was a nice short movement for me. I actually moved the Purgation squad through the wall over here, so they're still technically holding objective number 4 just, but now we'll get 3 shots off Boy against the Hellbrute with their side cannons. It won't do much because it's a -1 damage against him, but they're still going to try and weaken him because no one wants a Scourge, right, or Scourge. Is it a Scourge or a Scourge?
I say Scourge.
Scourge right to the face. These guys are going to stay in combat just because of the fact that I was saying to Beanie, you either fall back, get murdered. You either fall over here, get shot, and die. You move through this way, probably can't even make it that far over there. You just get shot and die each time because of their 6-inch movement. So, best to stay into combat and hope that you can kill those Zangors before you get shot and die. Moved the Tech Marine up over here, who awakened and resurrected a little bit of the Dread Knight, gave him 2 wounds back. Ooh. And the Terminators over here have moved around the corner to hopefully shoot the Infernal Master in the face and then charge in and finish off these Terminators to show him how it's done. That's the plan, at least. We start the Psychic phase off. We're going to go with a cheeky little smite over here.
Little smite.
We're just going to do it against the Zangors right in front of us. It does go off on a 9.
Okay, I will attempt to deny.
With which one? Okay, those guys over there. He do not deny.
I do not.
It's 2. So there's still 1 left alive. Over here, we're going to try and cast Sanctuary on himself for the Tech Marine because I feel like stuff might go wrong, and they just want to make sure that that's. Actually, I could probably do Sanctuary on the Terminators over there. I know that they've got a 2-up save normally, but getting into combat with Kopesh Blades are -3, aren't they? Mm-hmm. So keeping them at a 4-up save is not a terrible idea. So I'm going to do that, actually. He's going to try and fire Sanctuary across...
What the hell was that?
I don't know what fell off there. Fire Sanctuary across the Terminators. He gets it off on another 9. Would you like to try and deny that? He's trying to deny. He does not deny, but very close there. So Sanctuary goes off on the Terminators. All good times over there. Where is the card, actually? I will find it in a minute. The Terminators themselves are going to cast... hammer hand on themselves to make sure that a fight goes in their favour as much as possible. They can get that off. They do not get that off. Tickled the warp too many times. He's dancing. We'll do a smite from the Grandmaster into the Land Raider. Let's see if we can get rid of this Land Raider.
Saved a denial for this.
Okay, so it does go off on a 6 just because I already cast it once. Oh, yes, it has been denied.
You must fight it again.
Oh, I hate it so much. And then the final thing is going to be a smite from the Wounded Dread Knight, who is going to, just cast it onto the Terminators in front of him. That's probably the best plan he's got. Going off on a 7 now. It does go off on a 7.
I think I'm...
Out of denials. Oh, you have
oh,
got this
him.
guy. Yeah.
Cool.
So here we go.
No.
So D3 for 2, which will kill off another one of those Terminators, making the job slightly easier. Wicked stuff, my friend. That is all the psychic powers done. Shooting phase, I'm going to fire all of the remaining bolts into the Infernal Master to hopefully try and kill him. We'll roll them off camera and we'll come back from the saves. He's going to fire into the Land Raider. He'll be hitting on 3s. He might be able to kill it right now, which will make things a lot easier for the charge phase later on. He's shaking his head no.
Nah.
Not happening. These guys can't do anything, and these guys over here are going to fire their 9 shots down into the Hellbrute, which we'll do right now. So 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hitting on 4s because they moved, and these are heavy. That is pathetic. It is every single one as a miss, apart from 1. That's good going, guys.
Wow.
Good going, guys.
That was a solid roll.
This is why they just sit at the back doing nothing all the time. Wounding on their strength 7, so toughness 7, are they?
I think he's 6, maybe.
There we go. It does it anyway. Yeah. So -1, and it's 1 damage now because of your thing that you've got. Native -1 damage, isn't it?
Yes.
Cool. So -1.
So 4s.
And it doesn't matter anyway. Cool. Good going, Purgation Squad. You really turned up for Daddy. We'll fire the 6 shots from the heavy Psy Cannon into the Land Raider. Let's see if we can get through this Land Raider's armor. Hitting on 3s. It's all hits.
I celebrated too soon.
But now I'm wounding on 4s, remember, because I'm
He's
strength.
thick.
He's very, very thick. That is 3 wounds through it, -2. Come on, Zingy boy. Come on, Zingy boy. There it is. It's just enough CPing it or not? You're gonna. But you did it anyway.
No, that was...
Oh, for the explosion. Oh, okay, yeah. So the Land Raider is out of there, thankfully. That's going to make a big difference, I think, to what he can do now. So we're just going to roll all of these off camera, and I'll be back with the wounds for the Infernal Master. So it is 11 wounds to save right now. Let's see it,
I've got to get quite a number of 3s here.
Let's do it.
Easy.
You know what?
I only missed it by 2.
Yeah, he only died a little bit. But the Infernal Master is down, and that is going to add to my kill tally that I've got the no prisoners. How many wounds did he start with? 4, was it?
But you only did 1.
But it says here you just get add the number of marks to kill tally equal to the wounds characteristic of the destroyed model.
He's 4.
And another 3 for that Terminator there, and another 2 for that there. So maybe I can do the 30 wounds. That's not terrible. Okay, right. So that's all of the shooting from then done. He can't fire. Oh, he can fire into combat as well. Ooh, okay, yes, we can fire.
Hang on, you blew up the Land Raider, and that technically counts as 16.
Yay!
Yeah, you could do this easy beat.
Okay, right, I'm going to need to keep tally of this one then. We're going to do the 6 shots from these guys here into the Terminators. Let's see if we can pie them off. I need to actually check his profile, because it obviously has been degraded to his lowest thing, so he'll probably be hitting on 5s, but
and
was
then
awoken.
-1 for shooting into...
But then awoken, but then that's still the same, so 6s? Yeah, so 6s to hit. Nada! Okay, so that's all of the shooting done, I think. Time for some charging then. Unsurprisingly, we're going to go first of the fray boy over here is going to charge into your Terminators, because then he'll give them a +1 to their charge to get in, which will hopefully make it easier. So let's see if he makes it in. Oh, thinking about it, on a 6. Is that a 6-inch? Yeah, probably. Let's double check. Oh, it should be a 7 for him, because of his +1, so yes.
Yeah, he's fine.
He is in there, and now gives all core a +1 to their charge as well, so the Terminators will also charge into your Terminators.
How close do they have to be to him to get that?
It's just whatever unit he charged. It gives everyone like a thing if it's within.
That's very
like
cool.
It's actually like there is a range on it, but it is quite a large range.
Who's the large one?
And they are in there with a...
Now the small one.
Okay, so they're all in there. There's no other charges to make. So let's do some combat. right now. We're going to kick things off with the Grand Master, who is just going to be like, look, lads, you've been pissing around with these Terminators for way too long. Let's attack with his 6 attacks, d6 a boy, because I want to make you that unwavering phalanx thing completely useless, I think.
Yeah, well, that definitely does it.
So yeah, here we go, hitting on 2s with this one. Let's go! He dropped none, and I wish that I'd rolled that for the wounds, because there was 3 mortal wounds in there. Wounding on 2s, get strength 10. And I dropped 2 in that one, and no mortal wounds, so we're looking at 4 minus 3.
4, 5.
Here we go. Each turned up though, so that's 2d6 damage.
So do them one at a time.
First one is, I'm just gonna roll it again. 5. Big bang.
Okay, so yeah, the guy that's on like 2 is definitely dead,
and the other one is 6.
Well, that is it.
Okay, so that is 2 of them dead.
So it's just the sorcerer left there now.
Okay, right. So all of the Terminators are going to pile in now.
Yeah, he's wrecked.
And start swinging their things. We're going to roll them off camera, and I'll be back with the saves for them. Well, okay, so the warding stave, we rolled that first, and he managed to get in both of his hits and wounds. So, yeah, he pied them off straight away, and that is the end of the Terminators on this flank.
I get 2 attacks.
You get to fight over here with the I guess it's a Bray, is it?
Yeah, so you'll have 3.
Yeah, 3 attacks with the Bray, hitting on 4s. Let's do it, baby. Just roll them here in the eyes. Okay, don't... Wounding on 4s. Okay, cool.
Sweet.
Do you even want me to roll them?
I would,
okay.
Actually.
Okay.
I would like you to.
This confidence is going to bite me in the arse. I can already feel it now. It'd be very funny. Okay, so another 2 for the Paragon. So we will bring the dice tray over here. Can you fish out your...
No. Yeah, it's fine.
Thank you. We'll pile in first before anyone in the comments says otherwise. So hitting on 3s. Oh no, it's beginning. Why do I always roll the 6s to hit, man? I want the 6s to wound so I could obliterate with the mortal wounds. That is a mighty... What's the strength, the toughness of them? 4, isn't it?
4.
Okay, so 4 wounds coming in. Minus 2 doesn't matter 'cause it's demonics. Come on, mate. Easy. Almost easy.
He tried. There he goes, Angles.
And just for the big laughs, I'm going to move them. They're going to consolidate up here towards their own fates because they know they're about to be obliterated by the Terminators. That is the end of the combat and the end of my turn. I do not get behind enemy lines, but we do need to count up how many I've just killed for no prisoners, which will be right back. So, after doing all the calculations with the Land Raider, the Infernal Master, with 3 Sorcerers, the 3 Terminators that were here, the 3 Zangors that we've taken out over here, it all added up to 31 wounds, which means that I've completed no prisoners. That means that is 4 done at the moment. I don't think I get aerial denial, and I definitely don't get behind enemy lines, but I probably will do next turn if I keep pushing forward as we move into Thousand Suns turn 3. That is the end of Thousand Suns turn 3 movement. Now, there was no Infernal Pact because the Infernal Master is already gone, but Beanie did get a CP back for his boys being on there who have leapt forward. Death or glory!
Death or glory!
Barry Twatter yelled at the top of his voice. The Terminators moved forward, claiming objective number 2 and nestling into the nook of the hill so that they can basically just say, you cannot remove us, like a stubborn tick. The Hellbrute and the Shaman... the Shaman zipped over here using his relic, wasn't it?
So, yeah, so he used the crystal, shattered the crystal, which allowed him to teleport in the command phase. So I popped him here.
Yep.
And then I was able to move him his 12 inches because of his normal move.
So that means that you are both in my area of deployment, which means that you will score behind enemy lines come the end of your turn.
And he advanced 6 inches.
Yeah, which I'm not looking forward to because he can't advance and charge, can he? Okay, thank God, because the Purgation Squad are looking at him going, we shot at the wrong thing. So that is the end of the movement phase. Into the psychic phase. Where would you like to kick things off?
So I will start with the Shaman.
Sure thing.
I'm just going to put a... No, so he is going to put Weaver of Fates on him.
Giving him a 4-up invulnerable if it goes off.
It does not go off.
No, there's those pesky 3s again. It's a CP time. Let's do it, man. Now you're going to roll big. I can feel it. I can feel it in my bones. There it is.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Okay, so he has got that. I ain't going to... Oh, actually, I can try and stop it with the Purgation Squad.
Well, because mine goes up to a 12.
And mine would go up to a 13 if I got a double boxcars, man. Let's see him. Oh, they tried hard. They tried real hard.
Squeaky.
So what about these guys? Are they getting a bit picked off by maybe a Schmite?
Yes.
Because they've got an extra move if they want to, but they don't want to move, do they?
Oh no.
So that's a super smite, because that's 11.
Gonna give it a try and deny this. I do not deny
I
it.
saw that and I thought you'd done it.
Oh, I do not
Okay,
deny
so
it.
D6 damage.
Oh dear.
3!
Oh, mortal wound negation. Will I be able? Can you boost it with any cabal points? How many cabal points do you need?
So I've got 1,
2,
2. That's it. So I cannot buff anything.
Thank God. Okay, so can I?
But I can spend a seat.
I didn't shrug a single one, by the way.
It doesn't matter. It was 3 anyway.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. So that is
1.5 to hit.
Ouch. That's made your
job a bit easier. Yeah.
Yep. Ouch. Okay. So that's the end of the psychic phase. Very potent. Some would say. Pungent, some would,
yes.
Stinky psychic phase indeed. So where would you like to do some shooting now, my friend?
Okay.
I'm surprised. Do you want to should I just remove these from the table? I feel like they are going to go.
If you would prefer just to pick them up and accept
I'm actually going to accept that they're dead because I really don't feel like they can stand up to the cold shower to my penis that is the amount of withering shots that you can fire.
23 shots of,
Yeah, it's just pure pain and I ain't going to survive that, not with those rolls. Any shooting over here? You want to fire some pot shots with these guys at the Grandmaster?
Yeah. So I'm going to get my 10 shots off of the Grandmaster.
I hate this so much because it's annoying because I'm so tempted to use the Sigil of Exigence just to annoy you, but I don't want to waste it on bloody cultists. But I will be even more annoyed when you get a wound through because I know it's happening.
Ready?
4s. That's okay. And it's 5s to wound, isn't it? Actually,
no, 6s.
6s to wound, okay. Oh no! Here it is! It's a 2-up save! Oh, thank you, Grandmaster, thank you. Okay, is that all you're shooting?
Uh-huh.
Got a bolt pistol with this guy?
Nope.
Oh, you advanced, so that's it. Can't do a charge unless you want to charge the the sorcerer in there. Do you want to do that though? Because it's the end of your turn, so if I kill him by accident, you won't get area denial.
Yeah, that's a good point, actually. yeah, so I'll get behind enemy lines. And
okay, so at the end of Beanie's turn then...
I killed a unit. So
you did indeed.
2.
Nice, man. So he's got 2 on his blood and guts. He's just scored behind enemy lines, and now that's it.
And I'm at the end of my turn. I'm going to get rid of Bring It Down because I cannot kill that Grandmaster.
So draw another one because you're getting rid of that.
Yeah.
Storm hostile objective. So basically, you get this if I control an objective marker, and you've got to take me off it.
So hopefully, I'll be able to take 4 from you.
That's not a terrible plan actually. As we move into my turn 4. Ooh. So at the beginning of my turn, I've drawn Grind Them Down. So I add 1 to the tally for every unit that is destroyed at the end of your opponent's next turn or at the end of the battle. If yours is higher than your opponent's, then I need to score. So I'm going to spend my CP that I generated from having these guys hold my home objective. Get rid of Grind It Down. Draw a new one. Please be good. Assassination. 1 or more enemy character or warlord units were destroyed. All character from your opponents have been destroyed during the battle. Oh, this is going to piss him off so much. He's gone to the toilet right now. I've already killed all of it. Oh, wait, no. That's the only character that I've got to kill. Perfect. So, if I can kill him with shooting, then I get that sweet, sweet, sultry prize. Okay, I think that's doable. So here we are. I've done my movement. I've healed up this Dread Knight 3 thanks to the Tech Marine. Beanie was very happy about that. The Terminators have moved over a little bit, just holding on to objective number 3. I moved all of the Purgation Squad off of objective number 4 because of the fact that I've got Assassination now, and I really want to kill that character. If I do that and achieve Assassination, that will bring me up to a tally of 5. If I can get behind the enemy lines, which I'm already doing right now, thanks to this, and if I get a charge off, it will only cement that, then I will have gotten 2, and I will win the game, because I will have 6 secondary missions under my belt. So no pressure, lads, but it all comes down to you. Yeah, I've fudged worse open goals than that, I think. Okay, so let's... Yeah, I definitely have. So let's see. We're going into the psychic phase now. Yes, Beanie, we are going into the psychic phase. Sorry about that, and we're going to do their power of astral aim because I want to be able to re-roll at least another hit against them. So let's see if I can get that off. I get that off on a 7. Would you like to try and deny that?
Yes.
Okay.
So you have no more psychic powers in that.
In that area, no, none at all. You do deny. Damn, that actually is going to make a bit of a difference. Over here, we're going to spend... Ooh, do I want to spend my last CP on a 3d6 roll for Gates of Infinity to get all of the Terminators behind my own lines in order to shoot that Zangor? Or do I want to go... No, yeah, I am going to do that. So I'm paying my last command point, 3d6 roll to try and get Gates of Infinity from the Grandmaster off onto the Terminator squad to reposition them. Ooh, it goes off on an 8. Do you want to try and deny? Do you have enough denials? Are they within 24 inches of them?
Him?
He might be.
Probably.
They might be. This could be a spicy play if they are. They are indeed within 24 inches, so that means that they are going to try and deny. They do not. Okay, so all of the Terminators are going to move from here. So that is the Grandmaster's power done. This guy over here... Why not, eh? He's going to do nothing. The guy over there is not going to cast anything because it's all just basically desperation maneuvers now. These guys over here, they're just going to cast a smite, even though it's only going to go into the Hellbrute, just because if all goes to pot, then we do need to have a backup plan. It goes off on a 6. Do you have any denials?
No.
You've used them, so D3 to the Hellbrute is for the 1.
Good. And now, for doing that, I now re-roll 1s in the fight phase to wound.
It was not worth it. I am aware of that now, but at least I did something. Oh, hooray!
Good.
So that is the end of the psychic phase, and now we're going to go into the shooting phase. Pretty much all the Psy-Cannon stuff is going to light up those cultists over there. I'll roll some stuff there. And then it's going to come down to the thing that really... Oh, he's just taken them off. He's just taken them off the board. Okay, right. So there we go. That was a pretty good...
Well played.
Very successful shooting over there. We're going to fire the Purgation Squad up into this thing first. Then all of the Terminators are going to follow suit and go into it because we need to kill this big feathery beast. So it's 3 shots per boy.
Oh, because he's not within 3.
He's not within 3 of the boys. So it's 3 shots apiece from the Purgation Squad, all going into him. We get some dice and roll. So all of these Psy-Cannons going in hot against this guy here. We are hitting on 4s though because we moved. So there we go. We've dropped a lot. We've only got 4 hits out of that. I'll tell you what, man, that's not good. But we are wounding on 3s, I imagine, because it's strength 7. Oh, we dropped 1 over there. We're looking at 3 wounds coming in at -1.
Okay, so 5s.
Oh, he only takes 2 damage. So how many wounds has he got?
I think he's either got 4 or 3.
Oh, we'll check and we'll find out. Oh, they didn't do the job. Now it's down to the Terminators. I've rolled off camera. I managed to get in this amount of wounds. Come on, kill the beast!
Yeah,
yes, okay. We have brought him down, which means that at the end of the turn, I will complete that assassination objective. So, what I'm going to do right now is pretty much end my turn here. So that means that I get behind enemy lines, and I've got the assassination, which means I've completed the Prophet's Challenge, and I have won this match. What happens now is that with a sweep of his hand, all of the Thousand Suns, get wiped from existence, only from this reality, this pocket dimension. And the Prophet beckons the Grand Master to attend to his wishes at the top of the mountain. As he approaches, the Grand Master, in a rare moment of curiosity, actually thinks that he will listen to what the Prophet has to say after completing all of these mad challenges and fighting so hard and losing so many battle brothers. He's obviously readying his Psy-Cannon squarely to his face to make sure that he can end the job should he say something malefic. But all the Prophet says is, "Gotcha, bitch!" Oh my god, it's the Big Thirst. It turns out that this wasn't Tzeentch at all, it was Slaanesh who was trying to free one of its favoured demons. The Big Thirst is... as you well know from previous battle reports, a threat in the Brobnar sector, but was banished back to their incorporeal form thanks to a rogue Tau unit for the name of Brave Sir Robin. So that means that they have finally found a way to connect to a mortal body once more, and now the Big Thirst is here. So, what does that mean for our campaign? It means that the Grey Knights are now no longer facing off against the Thousand Suns, but now it is a battle to the death, a battle to escape for the demonic Slaaneshi forces, and basically it's going to be Demons of Slaanesh versus Grey Knights in a 2,000 point battle next time that we have a battle report here on Brobnar. Ooh baby! But yes, that's been it for today. Hope that you enjoyed it. It was a very mad mission, this. I really love these Tempest of War cards, and thank you so much to GW for sending us these advanced copy of this. Absolutely brilliant fun, and I do think this is probably going to replace
most of our open war stuff.
Yeah, pretty much.
I love the fact that you're constantly bouncing between secondary missions. I love the mission rules, as in like the crazy supply line thing. That wasn't in the open war stuff. And the deployments seem to be quite interesting as well, focusing on sort of... They feel almost like they've been balanced for competitive, because you obviously put loads of line of sight blocking stuff usually in the middle, so that does feel quite nice actually and thematic as well. So yeah, big fan of it. Can't wait to play more. Thank you very much to GameMat.eu for sending us all the resin terrain. That you've seen pretty much all of the stuff we've been sent from them here today. And stay tuned next week, because we're going to be back with a 2,000 point battle report. But if you want to chat to us further, in the meantime, you can follow us on Instagram. Follow Beanie at
Beanie 40K.
You're damn right you can. You can follow me over on Twitter, because I'm tired of getting my username wrong for Instagram, at RetroJ with a 0. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Take it easy. Join the Discord if you want to chat to us a bit more as well. And we'll speak to you soon. Bye.
Bye.